had 2 separate conversations with 2 billionaires that literally changed the way that I run this business. And the crazy thing is that they both said the exact same thing. And here it is. At a certain point of building your company, it no longer becomes about building the thing or even selling the thing. You have one job as the founder, and that is literally to collect people. And every result, every number that you want in the business, all comes down to how good you are at that one thing. Today is the culmination of many, many weeks of work. So I wait to get paperwork back on what will be the biggest deal in my business's history. So we'll see. Like we've been in legal for about three to 4 weeks, going back on terms, trying to get this deal done. It's like an army of lawyers from their side versus our side, trying to agree on terms. I got the call an hour ago. We've agreed on terms, right? Other than this, then it was payment. It was all bunch of stuff. We're waiting on one last little point, but paperwork is now out. And I'm waiting on the call to say the ink has dried. It is on the deal. Well, the digital ink. Anyway, that sweet DocuSign. All right, here's the drive-through. And to celebrate, we've got to hit the Macca's drive-through. What's gonna be your drink of choice? What can I get you? If you say matcha, I'm gonna throw you out of the car.
They do a strawberry matcha, yeah.
Oh my God. We probably better tell people why we're doing this in the first place. So I get countless DMs from you guys always telling me hey, all of the content that you're putting out on YouTube is good, but we want to see what it's actually like running the agency. What do you guys do at King Kong? What does the team look like? And it's just going to be raw, uncut, and just showing you the gritty stuff. This isn't all of the Instagram grind set, mindset shit and hustle porn that you guys see, or you see me in the Ferrari and the Lambo going overseas doing all this stuff. That is a small percentage of what it is that I do, but the reality of it is if you're running a business, if you're an entrepreneur, the majority of what it is that you're doing is this. You're sitting at a computer, you are in meeting rooms, you're meeting with teams, you're solving problems. This is not the sexy shit that they show you online, but this is the reality of it.
Let's start off. Obviously, we didn't see you pull up in the Ferrari or anything like that. But what is your daily routine at home from when you wake up?
I get up between 4 and 5, and I try and not wake up with an alarm. So instead, I have a go to bed alarm, because I'm trying to optimize my sleep and get as much sleep as I can. Have all of my shit all packed, my gym bags packed, my lunches are all packed, all meal prepped, all of that kind of stuff, and then jump in the car and come here, get in the office, open it up, and then I head off to the gym. I go train for an hour or so, get ready, come back, and then I have a shake. So I don't have breakfast, I have a shake, and then I jump straight into it. So I'm typically working by 6:45, 7, have a coffee, and then I kind of get as much work as I possibly can before everybody arrives, and then the chaos begins. Yeah, boom, boom. What's the top line? How are we looking?
We did a second best week ever this week, which is 40,000 in a week. Yeah, we're going really well. The Facebook remarketing campaign that we've implemented got 45 to return, 45 times.
That's ridiculous.
So I should maybe scale that up, but yeah, it's 30 bucks a day.
So you can see, these are for the people that drink alcohol, but your boy, this is the AM. We got the AM sparkling water down here. Nothing but the finest Italian, imported directly from Italy for your boy. But then in the afternoon, look at this. This is how people show you their wine collection, and they'll be this is a $16.99, or they'll be this is a 2001 Merlot. I'm this is a twist of grapefruit Topo Chico. It's the finest Mexican sparkling water you can buy. So yeah, at my house, the wine cellar, all it is sparkling water. And the thing is, you'll notice when you look around, you'll see a lot of people all in black, all drinking sparkling water. I call it the Subi virus. It infects everyone in the office. Slowly it gets them, and then it rubs off on them. You'll see a lot of people, they know what's up. Welcome, what's up, Team USA, let's go! So my whole process is that I like to think about each year and give it a theme, right? And that theme is typically 2 or 3 words of something that it is that I want to focus on. The other question that I like to ask myself is, what is the number one goal that I have out of all of my goals, that if I just hit that one goal, would make everything else irrelevant. What's that crown jewel that I want? So let's just say that you set a goal that you want to earn 200 grand this year. So that's the end. You're starting with, I want to bank $200,000 this year. And then we back into that goal and we look at our stats and we say, all right, terrific. If I want to make 200 grand, how many deals would I need to do to make 200 grand on my commission structure? I'd need to do this many sales. All right, terrific. Based on my numbers, if you've been here for a year, if you've been here for 2 years, if you've been here for a month, whatever it is, the more data that you have to plug into this thing, the better. Then you can just figure out, okay, if I want to do 10 deals, then I need to make 50 offers to people. I need to ask 50 people to buy. If I want to make 50 people to buy, how many calls do I need to actually book for myself that show up? And let's just say that we arrive at the number of 150 dials a day. That would kind of give you the ability to make 10 QGs. You wouldn't pick that number, right? You would say, well, if it's 150, if I did 250 dials in a day, that would be something that I would do that would make it unreasonable not for me to make $200,000 this year. And then you're like, well, that's the thing that I need to do, because that's putting me in a place where it would be unreasonable for me to hit my goals. And that's exactly the place that you want to be. But all of these are nothing and all of these are meaningless because it's easy to write down that you do 250 dials a day, right? Making money in sales is very simple. It is not easy, right? And so the why is the thing that will drive you through that, is making that why so big that the how of making 250 dials a day becomes easy.
Okay, one thing I've got to ask.
Yo.
What is that cart outside?
That is my go-kart. So I drive that around the office. There's lots of shenanigans in here. We've got the big Tibetan gong over here. We've got a cowbell at the back. It's good. You got to have fun while you're doing it. You'll see, like, I've got all of our values that are like rolling around on these LED signs and they're printed out on the walls. And one of our things is fun. If you're not having fun, then you're doing something wrong. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be in here, 9, 12 hours a day grinding. Doesn't matter how stressful it is. You got to be having fun. And you've got to make a fun situation even when it is intense. So that's what we try to do. We try to celebrate all the wins. We've got all these plaques and all these records around the office. That's all the millionaires that we've created. If you're the big dogs and you got the 5, then you're doing 20 mil. Anywhere between multiple millions and 20 mil. And yeah, so we even celebrate all of that good stuff. Oh, I hear a baby. Oh my goodness. How are you doing? Have you seen me on the screen?
Actually has.
Yeah, I'm sure. Look at this. We've got to show you the gong. You look at this one. Whoa.
Do you just want to explain what the gong's for?
The gong. Every time we get a new client, the gong gets hit. Hopefully you get to experience it today, guys. The whole office, we clap, we celebrate, because even when you're at our size and you got thousands of clients, you need to celebrate every win. That's the thing that people forget, and it becomes normal, but it's not normal because an enormous amount of effort goes into this stuff. When you think about it, from writing the ads to running the ads to the sales calls to the phone calls, so we don't take it lightly. So we have a gong. We hit the gong every time we get a new client, and then when a client gets their first lead or sale, we hit the cowbell. And so the whole office erupts. 9 landing pages, 3 mini sales funnel for both the web projects and Crow team. Give the team a hand. Oh, and I forgot to mention we've got a guest here today, little Harry. Yay! So I have just gotten an email. The paperwork has finally come in. So this deal has this has been since July. So over 6 months, we've been in discussions about getting this done, and it's finally happened. It's ridiculous. We've come a long way. Let me go and tell Brian that the paperwork has come back in and get his reaction. You ready to play that gong song? Yes, hook me up. What's that one that you gave me last time? What was this like?
That was a great one.
That was the bomb. What's this?
This one is a much healthier option.
Oh my god. All right. Let's go, I'm following you. 7 months in the making, huh? Biggest deal of your life.
Biggest deal of my life. Crazy.
Let's go. Woo-wee! Let's go. Man, 7 months of follow up. I reckon, yeah, as we said, 60 hours of talk time on this one deal alone. Flow across the other side of the world. It'll be even sweeter when the wire hits.
Yeah. That's why.
Wires only. That's in the bag, man. It's contracts are signed. That was a labor. It was like giving birth.
Yeah.
Almost the same amount of time as giving birth.
One thing a lot of starting entrepreneurs want to know is what is life like after you get, your luxury stuff like the Ferrari outside? What was life like after you picked that up?
It's a very anticlimactic. Like I remember even when I was broke and I was like, there are material possessions that you want. Like I grew up, without an abundance of money. So there were always things that I wanted. That I couldn't have. So, typically when you first start out, like if everyone's being real, it's like operation don't be broke. Like that's the first operation is like get money. And then you get money and then you figure out like, oh, okay, like it's nice to have money, but this is like, if you buy the Ferrari, for instance, after 2 weeks, it gets old. Like it's not like, when I jump in the Ferrari now, I'm not like, oh, yeah, I'm in a Ferrari. When I put my foot down, it's good, right? I feel it down in the plums. But other than that, it's just, you jump in the car and you just get desensitized to things very, very quickly. And so then I'll see people like taking photos of me in the Ferrari and I'm like why are these people taking photos of me? And then I remember that I'm in a Ferrari. So you forget all of that stuff. The things, the material things, they're nice in the moment, but it's not the thing that motivates you. And you have to find that out to get there. If someone would have told me that before I went and did all that, I'm like, this person's talking shit. But once you actually do it, then you realize like, hey, that's not the game. Like the game is building things, it's building teams, it's the climb, and it's like having to like better yourself as an entrepreneur and get more skills to unlock the new level. That's the thing that keeps it fun. It's the growth of it. So let's go get a Doppio. Double shot espresso, get fired up, and I got the Yadom. Everybody's seen this reel about me talking about Yadom online. If you don't know, let me put you on. So this is like a Thai inhaler. It's similar to Vicks, but it's got like this little pocket in here with all these herbs and spices. But this is not Yadom. So for all the people being like, oh, what has bro got now? This is not, if you know Yadom, you know that this is not Yadom. This is a white Yadom. This is from a different country, a different geography. This is from Vietnam. Everybody knows that I love this stuff. So they hooked me up. So I've got this small little one. This is a Vietnamese, super potent, nice. Then the granddaddy Yadom. The big Don Dada. This is the big dog. This is when you really need to get locked in. Like you see people trying to get locked in online, like nasal strips, chewing nicotine gum. Please, this is amateur shit. Look at this. Boy is locked in, he's ready to go. Oh, I see, I'm gonna leave this on the car. It's a match made in heaven, bro. The Yadom and the Rari. Let me call Abraham, see if he wants a coffee. Yo, I'm walking up to get a coffee. You wanna come?
Yep, I'll be right there.
All right.
Music's my ears.
I know. So I was saying that I only have 2 coffees a day. My boy, Abraham, the boy is on 12 quad shots a day. I don't even know how he functions like that. But speaking of coffee, so I split test coffee. Everything, t-shirts, split tested, shoes, jeans, all. We run and split tests on anything to find the best shit. So I've tried like 15 different coffee beans for the office and we've got the best one, but this is not my usual. I don't usually go here. I'm usually controlling it and having my own coffee. Could we get 2 double espressos? Do you want anything to drink?
No?
Just 2 double espressos, thank you. This is where the magic happens. This is the content team. You met the guys? What are we cooking up? What do we got? This is D Weezy. What do you got?
95% AI stuff.
What are we uploading this week?
We have the thumbnails that I sent through yesterday, whatever the title is.
Are you reworking those? They need some work.
Yeah.
1 million in 12 months.
All right. Score? What are we thinking? What out of 10 are we gonna get?
And what's the title?
We've got a couple to choose from.
Yeah.
We have, if I have 1 year to make 1 million, this is my plan. How to go from 0 to 1 million in 12 months. If I lost everything and needed to make 1 million this year, this is how I would do it.
D Weezy?
whatever you say, we're going to use the opposite.
Yeah, we do the direct inverse correlation.
Because this is like quite self-improvement type of thing again. Like we've done.
Just spit out your number, please. It's a vote.
It's not self-improvement either.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10?
Yeah.
2 out of 10.
Dang.
I'd say 4. 4 out of
Okay.
10.
Uploads. So every time we upload to the channel, we have a tradition. We have to pick what's the score out of 10. 1 is the best out of 10. 10 is obviously the worst out of 10. And then we also, we bet on packaging. And so right now I'm the reigning, undisputed, defending heavyweight champion of the world. I can't be beaten right now. So Deepak, his whole thing is packaging, but he is 0 from 3 right now. So he's very salty. I'm gonna get him some sniffing salts because how salty he is.
What music are you into?
Man, everything. Deep house, hip hop.
Yeah?
Yeah, they know when it's my playlist playing.
Favorite artist?
You like the Latino playlist that I had going the other day, didn't you? Marcus was like, whose playlist is this? I can tell you, you can tell when it's mine. Yeah, when it's not this like deep trap or this weird shit. Like when it's good, it's mine. So what do we got here? Meal number 1. This is what I call the shred bowl. This is basically just 150 grams of protein and either veggies or salad. Today I think we got some salad in here. Yeah, so just pretty simple. This is what keeps me lean and mean, and it doesn't bog me down. I've found out that if I hit carbs pretty much during the day, like it's finito, it's game over. It's like I'm not going to be productive for the rest of the day. So I kind of backload most of my calories to the back half of the day, where I'm just having like just protein and veggies or salad in the beginning, and then my bigger meals are in the evening.
So you just came back from your walk. Tell us exactly what's going to go on next.
Well, first of all, you come back and everyone, do you got a minute? Got a minute? You just 1 minute. Do you have 1 minute, Sabri? So like most business owners, they don't structure their week and like they have these got a minute meetings all the time. For me, at least it's only on Monday and Friday. And for most of the time, I don't have any minutes because all my minutes are scheduled. So I come back and I have a bunch of people requesting time with me. But I can't see all these people. But now I've got a meeting, town hall, all my managers, my performance managers, I should say. So anyone that's basically in charge of a division that is linked to getting a client a result. So these guys are all going to be in a meeting, and this is the time where they can effectively bring me things that they either want to change, things that they're seeing come up in the business that we need everyone's involvement for. And so, yeah, they're very involved meetings. It's a lot of decisions that really impact the business. It's not like, hey, I need help with this campaign. It's like, hey, I want to change this whole thing in terms of how we do things.
Are these people from like all over the world?
We call King Kong the United Nations. We have people literally from all over the world working here. It is ridiculous. Yeah, I would say that like only probably maybe 50% of our team are actually Australians, and most of them are from all different parts of the world. We're in a fortunate position where a lot of people want to come and work with us and work for us, and as such, we get a lot of people from all over the world.
Is this like a daily routine you kind of do?
No,
Nah?
like all of these are standing meetings, but it's not like this don't happen every week. It's different meetings.
Yeah.
Oh, the only man that's on time.
What I do?
Yeah, don't worry, our homeboy's here just filming us.
Yeah, nice.
But there's, you can still say anything you want.
Say and do anything? Alright.
Indeed. Exactly, and we'll be putting it out on YouTube, unfiltered. No, I'm joking.
Upload it into my HR.
Yeah. What have you been slipping? Clearly not doing your job.
You got that on camera.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like there's, in each person's team, there's some corner of chaos that we're trying to tame. And so we don't want to echo that. We just want to be like, I got this. Leave it. You want to be the guy that someone that says, leave it with me. Yeah. Let's just jump in because everyone's got a lot of stuff to do. So what is it? It's 4:30. Started the day at 4:30, back to back. So from the moment the eyes wake, for all the people saying, hey, what is it like? How many hours a day do you work? I work from the moment that my eyes open to when they close at night. So there's a lot of people in here, a lot of people that rely on me. Now I'm going back to my family that rely on me. I haven't seen my daughters today, so I'm going back for J number 2. That's to be a papa and go back and see my kids now. So I'm gonna get in the Rari, head back home. Yes, there's gonna be more meetings in the car while I'm on my way home. You've got to multitask, and then go in and forget all of this stuff and show up for my family. That is what a day in the life of me and building my agency looks like. Like, subscribe, y'all. And tell me if you like this content. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this or if this is not of interest to you. And if you do like it, we'll make more for you.